I cannot believe I'm saying this, but I can't wait for it to be warmer. I am freezing. I'm freezing. I'm pretty tired. But still gotta go to the gym, man. We still gotta go. Somebody might be watching this and think like, dude, if it sucks so much, why don't you just go after work? Why are you doing this so early? Well, I've waited out. I've tried both ends of the extreme, going before and going after work, and at the end of the day, it is, I can't say better, but it sucks a lot less to go before work than it does to go after work. Okay, so I work 12-hour shifts. So by the end of the 12-hour shift, like hypothetically, I would be more carved up, more hydrated. Physically I'd be more prepared for the gym. But mentally, after a long day of dealing with this and that and meetings and I'm gonna be too mentally exhausted. And I know my lifts are gonna suffer. Like, there's no way I'm gonna walk into the gym after work and say, all right, I'm gonna kill it today. That's probably not gonna happen. So it's a lot easier for me to kind of like drag myself up in the morning. We have the pre-workout, so that'll kind of keep me going. Soon enough, it'll kick in. I'll have the feeling of bugs under my skin, and that'll be more than enough motivation to absolutely throttle back today. So, in terms of what we're doing for back, I don't know. I haven't really given it that much thought. One of my favorite movements is Smith machine barbell rows, but the Smith machines that they have at this gym are kind of funky because the built-in safeties on the sliding rods, they're like about hip level, so it doesn't work. It's like lowest point is still too high. You're not starting in a stretched out or it's not a starting position. Okay, this is like halfway up the movement. So it does not work, which really sucks. I even say that Smith machine doesn't really work well for any type of squats. If your squat form gets you very low to the ground, which I guess it should, this one kind of prevents that. This one kind of keeps you locked out at 90 degrees. So yeah, not a fan of that Smith machine. I feel like it's only good for any type of benching movements. So that's off the table. Free barbell rows could be a choice, but honestly, their squat racks are weird. They're really weird, and you kind of run into the same problem where the built-in safeties are too high inside of the squat rack, so you'd have to pull the barbell out just to kind of be in a good starting position. So honestly, too much of a pain in the butt to kind of work that out. I want to keep things kind of chill, for a lack of better words, today. So dumbbell rows are always an option, right? Cable, everything is always a very good option. Pull-ups, I'm not a big fan of their machine row. They have two different machine rows, chest supported, whatever, but they're both weird. There's a stack loaded, there's a plate loaded. Plate loaded has the weirdest resistance profile I've ever felt. So Not a big fan of that. Plus, all of these Matrix machines, man, they have these fat rubber grips. So they're like oddly like large, so it makes it kind of difficult to grip. And then if I use like straps, because they're made of this really weird rubber, it's kind of hard to like actually get the straps to like lock you in. So yeah, not the best choice. I don't know, we'll find out when I get there. I think I'll leave everything up to fate here, but probably won't be the most exciting lift I've ever had. I'm just definitely a little groggy today. But the good news is today and tomorrow are the last 2 days that I'll be working like with fasting in mind. So, you know, this entire month I've been fasting from sunrise till sunset, and that's kind of contributing to just how tired I am, you know, because I'm getting up at 3:30 to like eat, drink a bunch of water, give myself a chance to get ready for the gym, and then go to the gym. So so starting, I guess, Tuesday, we'll be back to a more regular schedule where you know, I can get up, you know, I can sleep in till 4:30 instead. But no, that'll be good. We'll be able to start lifting on a more regular schedule. We'll be able to have more foodstuffs in our system on a more regular basis, so I will not be as chronically tired as I have been. So I expect my sleep quality to improve, and that means training will also improve. So that'll be nice. That'll be real nice. But we're a few minutes away from the gym here, and I think I just need to crank up the heat and try to wake up a little bit. So I will see you guys there in a second. Did I give a weather report? 4:23 a.m. 49 degrees Fahrenheit. So warm by some accounts, definitely freezing cold to me. So I will see you guys in there. You know, somehow I always manage to shock myself. I was really expecting this lift to be pretty scrappy, you know. It actually turned out pretty freaking good. You know, despite all the circumstances, this was a pretty solid lift. So ended up starting off with single arm lat pull downs, you know, just isolateral D handles and all that fancy jazz, and that felt great. That felt really darn good. I just wrapped a strap around the D handle, and it was great. Sorry, I'm getting like work texts while I'm driving. I haven't even clocked in yet, and I'm already getting things. But yeah, bunch of sets of lat pull downs of that version, kind of like twisting with it. Felt really good. Holy cow, I was walking around like I was like ready to take off at any minute. So did that, oh man, 2 sets of like seated cable rows. They were all right. I don't know, they just didn't feel that great. And then I finished it off with a bunch of sets of pullovers, and I mean that's all it really took. I could tell that like after that last set of lat pullovers, you know, there wasn't much else. Plus I kind of had to cut it short because the time for me to start fasting is it gets like a minute earlier every single day. So today it'll be 5:57. It is currently 5:55. So I'm gonna try to chug a little bit of water. had to cut it a little early just so I could shower, change, make it to QT, and pick up a little something for breakfast. So I grabbed an Uncrustable, and I grabbed one of those Greek yogurt like Chobani drinks, which the macros on those are not bad. 20 grams of protein, 170 calories. Can't complain about that. That's ratio wise, that's pretty good for me. So yesterday I kind of got the hankering for some ice cream, and I've got like a Ninja Creamy lying around, so I was like, you know what, let me make like a fudge ice cream, okay? Like a cinnamon toast fudge ice cream, because I have this Catalina Crunch, like a protein cereal, and it sounded great, you know. So I mixed together all this stuff. I did Fairlife and a scoop of protein powder, chocolate protein powder, a little bit of sugar-free like pudding mix, a little bit of zero sugar chocolate syrup, mixed it all together, froze it. Man, I don't know what it is. I don't know what I'm doing wrong when I'm making these things, but anytime I try like a fancy, you know, protein-based recipe, it never turns out well. I've tried making those like protein lava cakes. I've tried making those you know, protein cookies, protein pancakes, protein pizza dough. You know, I've tried everything. I really have done my best to make it work, and it never does. And it's so frustrating because I watch these like videos, and they like throw everything together and it looks perfect. I'm like, dude, what could I possibly be doing wrong to have it be so different? Consistency is terrible. Like, it just doesn't work. So that kind of sucked. I was looking forward to some good fudge ice cream, but that did not work out for me. So whatever. Maybe I'll try again. Maybe I'll try again at some point. But yeah, not too much left to say, man. I am still pretty beat up. I'm still pretty darn tired. So I guess I'm gonna just kind of sit here and try to conserve my energy for a little bit, because I just have a feeling that today is going to be a very long day. Or really, these are going to be 2 very long working. I only worked 2 days this week, because last week I worked 5 days, like 60 hours, so it like rotates. One week I'm on for 60, next week I'm on for 24. It sounds nice in theory. It blows. It really sucks. But anyhow, I don't need to complain about that. Arms tomorrow. Sleep tonight. That'll be nice. So, I will catch you guys on the flippity flop.